bonsoir, nous sommes toujours en live sur Dragon Age Origins. Lors de la VOD précédente, nous avions décidé de nous allier avec Allons et nous nous rendons donc à la lice pour découvrir pourquoi ces combattants retenissent, pourquoi les combattants d'Allons refusaient de se battre et pour leur prêter main forte. Voilà. Suite à quoi nous avions découvert un pauvre marchand se faisant attaquer par la mafia. C'est terrible.
I hear that if the spectators don't approve of a match's outcome, they rush the field and kill the fighters.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but... I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband. They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the Proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
The Proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight? Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Come back soon. You'll be fighting the bout as soon as both fighters are ready.
Hop, l'inscription me permet du coup d'accéder à certains endroits. Bonjour.
Watch for Piotr Idukan. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record. Front row seats at every grand Proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean. They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets. Do I know anything? Let me tell you, Selraka. If Varric doesn't know it, it didn't happen in this ring. You want anyone in particular? They have a nice act going. Miyaja runs up front with that big hammer, and everyone's heard it's got lyrium vein through it. Then Luke John goes all quiet-like and dirks you in the back. Now there's a showman. Never does the same thing twice. They say he commissions a new weapon after every Proving. I've seen him take out staves with daggers, axes with shields, and mace shield plate combos with double axes. People bet on how he wins, not if. That half-wit picked up a sword at 12 and beat his own moron of a father. Since then, every woman in the warrior caste swoons for him. They always get a good response from the crowd. People love the whole martyr cut out your own tongue to please the ancient paragon thing. And they can back it up. Mean fighters, the lot of them. No difference one to the next, though. They dress alike, look alike. Gets a little dull eventually. Ooh, Beoten's a monster. He's like a rock slide, a force of nature. Blink and bam, you're dead. And if he's fighting with his team, you'd better watch out. Last time they fought, the entire front row got showered in blood. You should stay and watch the show. There'll be serious blood on the stone tonight.
Ok, bon. Il faut trouver les gens qui sont pour Allons. On en a vu un.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Was. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I fought for House Harrimont in the Deep Roads for 20 years, and will again. I don't regret a minute of that service. But it's my family's job to protect this city, not get caught up in political games better left to the noble caste. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrimont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll... Maybe I will at that.
Celui-là c'était facile.
Never understood why everyone thinks the Grey Wardens are so great. Prince Balin will be happy to hear I've flattened you into the dirt. Watch yourself, if you want to make it to the ring.
You looking at something?
Well, all right.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans. May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
Ils ont même pas séparé les gens quoi.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Bon, on a fait un côté, on va voir les combattants de l'autre côté. essayer de trouver les lettres pour ce pauvre gars qui s'est fait menacer.
Of course.
Hop. Alors, Miaja, c'est elle qui a les lettres en théorie.
Didn't I say I need to concentrate? There's plenty of time to congratulate me after the fight. So you're the Grey Warden? It's an honor, really a privilege. You hear so much about the Wardens. They say on the surface, they're the only ones who fight Darkspawn, and everyone hails them as heroes, and... are you taking recruits? A Blight? Then that must mean you want recruits. I bet you're here to pick the best fighters. Am I right? If that's true, it must be because of the king. Believe me, dwarves know their duty in regards to Darkspawn. I promise, as soon as Balin's on the throne, you'll have as big an army as you need. I've fought most of them before, of course. Miaja and Lukejon are tricky. I learned the hard way. Lukejon is the one you have to watch out for. When Miaja gets all flashy with that hammer, you never see Lukejon stab you in the back. And Piotin's the best. I mean, he's an Idukan. I've never qualified to fight anyone of his rank before. Everyone knows about my great triumph. Youngest champion ever! No? The Proving Master announces it every time. Well, maybe we can talk after the match. You know, once you see me in action.
Ce mec qui veut se faire recruter, quoi. Ah.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Non, Zebran, je comptais sur toi. Comment je vais faire pour récupérer ces lettres maintenant?
So you're the Grey Warden Lord Harriman brought in to replace his missing fighters. If you're trying to insult me with my loyalty to my house, you'll find it's a tough road to hew. There is no greater virtue than family loyalty. But I'd hardly expect a surfacer to know that.
Bon. Miaja, faut qu'on parle. Si j'avais Liliana.
You must be the Grey Warden. Lukejon said one of you signed up.
They said the Warden's here to fight for Harriman.
I guess we'll have to show what kind of tricks we learn in Orzammar. Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story. I bet you would.
Just tell Basil Harriman to fight.
Then you'll see them. On the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Lukejon. We have a fight to prepare for. You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Je crois qu'on va sortir, aller chercher Liliana pour essayer de voir si elle peut ouvrir elle. Vu qu'on a accès directement ici. Hop, modifier groupe.
Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
Shale contre Liliana. On re-rentre. De toute façon, avant de combattre, on reprendra Shale. Parce qu'on est chez les nains quand même. Il faut avoir un peu de standing. Allez le jeu, tu peux le faire. Ruse à 28, ruse à 22 effectivement. C'est mon bonus d'ensemble probablement qui me permet d'avoir un bonus de ruse. Bah voilà, Liliana elle sait ouvrir.
On it.
Voilà. De toute façon, il y a une sauvegarde sur l'aller-retour. D'accord, c'est qu'elle a un bonus de ruse par là aussi. Donc, on va pouvoir aller chercher Shale, donner ses lettres à Bonhomme et on va commencer à taper. Hop.
Of all the...
Yes.
C'est parti.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything. Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just... thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe. I will be glad to fight for Harrimont in the provings. Thank you again, friend.
Hop, voilà qui est fait. Nous allons donc pouvoir sauvegarder et aller taper. C'est parti pour la liste.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. No new additions are accepted, and all withdrawals are marked as losses. Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start or would you like some time?
C'est des nains. Certes, ils ont 10% de résistance à la magie, mais ils n'ont jamais vu de magie. Ils savent pas comment se battre contre.
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Heramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Lui, il était sympa avec nous, donc on va être sympa avec lui.
Why do they bother? How delightful!
Voilà.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Attends, je vais aller lui parler d'abord.
Very well. We'll be waiting.
Eh gars, ça va?
I've been sick for days. You should have seen me last week.
Ouais, c'est ça, ça fait des excuses. Tu seras pas recruté dans la garde des ombres.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory. Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukejan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukejan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin? All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
As you desire. How dare you!
Oh, elle a résisté longtemps, elle. Elle a résisté à ça aussi, mais pas aux dégâts. Allez!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan,
Ouais,
One of the
on peut pas trop
legendary
les lui
Silent
parler,
Sisters.
enfin pas plus.
She's a ferocious fighter and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin? Watch yourself. This crowd will only wait so long.
Allez, on va lui casser la figure. Non, je rigole. On va aller insulter les deux autres. Ah bah. Ah si, ils sont revenus quand même. Alors, bande de nuls.
That was a good fight. Miaja learned a lot from you.
So did Luke John.
C'est tout ce que vous avez à dire après m'avoir insulté, avoir menacé des gens et tout. Vous êtes nuls. Vous êtes trop nuls. Bouh.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory.
Alors, Anashan, c'est une
Go down to the ring, then.
psychomancienne.
I'll be
C'est
right
parti.
there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Aramont's champion cleared the stone, but can she hold out against the Paragon's own favorites, the Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Ouf, résistance au cône de froid, c'est pas bien ça. Aïe. C'est moi qui prends cher là. Résister à l'onde mentale. Allez. Pas deux fois quand même, faut pas déconner.
And how's that? Why do they bother? How delightful!
The winner is the Grey Warden!
La RNG était pas avec
Aramont
moi.
will
Hein.
be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin? Watch yourself. This crowd will only wait so long.
Ancestors watch over your path. Ancestors watch over
Bon,
your
c'est tout
path.
ce qu'ils ont à dire. Eh? On va se taper.
Prince Balin will plant his throne on your trampled corpse.
Ok. Mais c'est de la magie, c'est de la triche. Les nains ils savent pas faire. Mais ils savent y résister, hein. Elle a bien réussi elle. Un petit peu sauvegarder là quand même parce que ça commence à être compliqué.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory.
Ouais, lui il m'a insulté alors je vais
Go down to the
l'insulter
ring
aussi.
then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatshet fought as King Bloodlick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? and will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valance.
Bah... Ce serait bien de choisir un des soutiens d'Aromant, donc je dirais 4 ou 5. Plutôt 4 d'ailleurs, parce que l'autre il était plutôt pour ne pas s'impliquer en politique. Mais bon, je te laisse choisir Tanis. 5. Ok. Donc 5 c'était le soldat qui s'était fait avoir. Ok. Parce que ça c'était un gars de sa famille qui du coup s'était fait menacer. Mais allons-y.
Your trust humbles me.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Alors, sachant que je ne contrôle pas ce qu'il fait du coup. C'est parti.
Come on! Cheer for Guido!
Ah, c'est un assassin lui. Bon bah voilà, c'était un assassin.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden.
Je suis déçu, j'ai pas pu l'insulter.
Are you ready for your next opponent?
C'est Piotin le prochain.
This is the championship round.
C'est ça.
A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test?
Donnez-moi un petit peu de temps pour aller insulter l'autre parce que il a dit qu'il allait planter le trône de Belen sur mon cadavre.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Feu.
Not bad for a surfacer.
T'en as pas eu assez, tiens. Voilà. Parce que oui, je suis comme ça. Allez, c'est parti pour le 4v4.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory. Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrimont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Idukan.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Allez les gars, on y va. Enfin les gars et la fille parce que Shane. Mince, je lui ai retiré. Bon, c'est pas grave. En attendant que ça charge, tiens. Zevran, fais-moi plaisir. j'ai ceci à régler. Shale. Putain, résister. Ok, Zevran en a réglé un. Alistair est down, on s'en fiche, on va le raise. Et j'aimerais que Shale récupère l'aggro. Oula, ça bug les lumières. On va cramer tout ce qu'on a. Bon, y compris Alistair, c'est pas grave. Il a eu quoi? Malus de volonté, ça va. Ah, le séisme ça nous touche aussi. Ok. Ah non, c'est eux qui ont touché. Shale est down. Mais il ne reste que Piotin. Zevran va derrière, marque d'assassin.
This won't take long.
Nous on va essayer d'économiser un peu le mana. On va mettre ça juste. Alistair, d'autres. Pour être sûr qu'il te lâche pas. Va par là, faut que ça soit bien derrière. Tac.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Ah mais Zevran défonce. Oh, Zevran a proc la paralysie, ça y est, c'est fini.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Bon bah ça c'est fait hein. Allez, sans rancune.
You showed them. The ancestors are smiling on Lord Heremont today. When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
C'est pas vous qui me prenez la psychomancie,
Ancestors watch over your over your path.
C'est bon, t'as pas combattu?
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Et... Alors, qu'on ait insulté Piotin. Parti. Hey.
Your victory means nothing. The Assembly knows better than to base its vote on one proving.
I've been sick for days. You should have seen me last week.
vous apprendra à voler des lettres. J'ai même pas fait participer le gars des fois que...
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet, Duster.
Bon, ça c'est gagné, on va donc aller à la taverne pour retrouver le second Aromante.
So, Shale, when you were standing there all that time, did you sleep?
À tout à l'heure, Tanis.
I have no need to sleep. My body does not tire or do other flesh-related functions.
But don't you get bored? Wouldn't you want to dream at least?
I do not dream. This is what it does when it sleeps. It paws its nose and mumbles incoherently.
Yes, of course. I thought we all... Huh. You watch me?
I watch all closely when they are still at night. There is little else to do.
For hours and hours?
I count the breaths. It helps to overcome the overwhelming urge to crush their faces while they sleep.
Well, I won't be doing much of that anymore. I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew? Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself? Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Il connaît bien les tréfonds, Duncan, ouais. Il y allait avec Marik. C'est pas très bien passé. D'ailleurs, faudrait que je revoie ce bouquin avant d'aller faire Awakening, parce qu'il me semble qu'il y a un lien avec l'architecte. Pour le lore.
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
In dwarven vavorag, svina vakapel nothag. And in the risa saradurva den wimedwal. Nasun kalanovru, and premalanovum. Arhandeka paragan veram de shir uram de zing. Tina vreka ansordans nedek varaks gor helvaring. Varstaktis a parva gorda bindar dek tavir rading. Gorda shebna gorham raksa paragan veram gatring.
Greetings to you.
Ce mec bourré qui chante, quoi.
Atrust stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view. The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castless build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving. With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have? Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone. This, my friend, is the Paragon of Ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
Gentlemen, I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
Ça, c'en est un qui aurait des idées qui correspondraient à ce que Belen fait croire de ce qu'il veut faire, mais il est pas dupe. Il vote à Romante. Bonjour Gren.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you, Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her. City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture? Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep? Sod off, Duster.
They're everywhere! I can't take it! What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends! They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie.
Rapport avec une quête. Tu m'as posé la question, je te réponds. Ne pars pas. Les récits peuvent bien parler de richesse, ils n'en citent jamais les bénéficiaires, jamais l'endroit où elles ont été dépensées. Je nous à Dinerim, j'ai entendu ces mêmes histoires. J'ai ressenti la même attraction, mais ce ne sont là que des mensonges, mon fils. Ce chemin que les récits balisent, où mène-t-il? Au trésor? À la bête? Peut-être ne fait-il que tourner en rond. 3 parchemins rongés par le temps et 3 versions de la même histoire incomplète. Ok, oui. Je vois à quelle quête ça fait référence.
I won't.
Est-ce que ça veut dire qu'on peut aller le taper? Si c'est le cas, c'est plutôt lui qui va nous démolir, mais...
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. The honor is ours to have found such a staunch and upright ally. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
Waouh, il m'a TP chez remonte. Allez. Je pense que vu l'heure, on va peut-être arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Et avec ta posture, j'ai cru que c'était ta tête et que t'avais un problème de texture, que t'avais pas de visage.
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's estate.
Bref, je vous propose que nous rencontrions Harrowmont la prochaine fois. Afin de commencer quelque part. Voilà, voilà. Comme ça, il nous dira ce qu'il veut qu'on fasse. Sur ce, nous avons un golem à geler. Je vous souhaite une excellente soirée et je vous dis à la semaine prochaine. Les VOD seront comme d'habitude mises en ligne dans les jours qui viennent. Allez, bonne nuit à tous.